till exempel. Mer house ska det bli nu också för att vi ska visa en special gjord av Danmarks Radio. Det handlar om bandet som kickstartade hela den franska dansvågen i mitten av 90-talet. Här är de, Daft Punk.
We were just making music in our studio in a...
Yo, that's a good song.
Oh, thanks.
Daft Punk utropades som den elektroniska musikens frälsare 1996 då deras debutalbum Homework kom. Plattan var ett mästerverk. Och Daft Punks sound har inspirerat artister som bland annat Madonna.
My relationship with music has been a really passive one up to maybe 13 or 14.
Domas Bangalter har i och för sig aldrig varit främmande för dansmusik. Hans pappa producerade många berömda discoplattor på 70-talet. Men när Domas träffade sin blivande Daft Punk-kompis Guy på en internatskola i Paris så blev det någonting helt annat än disco.
We met in 87 and at school, and we were like 12 and 13 years old, and then we were doing a rock band like 4 years later. Our band was called Darling. It was the cover of Beach Boys' song Darling, and then we put out a single which had really bad review. The press, English press said it sounded really like Daft Punk, which was really, it sounded bad.
På den tiden sågs Frankrike som ett musikaliskt u-land. De mest kända namnen var Jean-Michel Jarre och Edith Piaf. Och det var få som faktiskt trodde att fransmännen skulle ha något fräscht att komma med just inom dansgenren.
Around 18 we started to go into clubs and raves and just discovering this whole new energy that we had lost in the rock scene in Paris. We were like, yeah, wow, we've got to do music like that. Just got like $1,500 for my 18th birthday, which is some money, but not like a lot. And with this, we just bought like a small sampler and a small synthesizer, a small drum machine, and not even drum machines, a little effect unit and a sequencer, but very, very basic, you know, like 3 machines, and just with a ghetto blaster and just in the bedroom. And that's how we recorded our first single.
Domas och Guy tar nu namnet Daft Punk, inspirerad av en sur engelsk kritiker, och ger ut sin första singel Alive på det lilla oberoende bolaget Soma Records. Singeln härjar på klubbscenen i Europa under sommaren 1995. 1996 syns de första tecknen på
night fever kind of thing. So you know, it's like I thought it'd be good to have a guy in the city who feels pretty big and feels like cool and it's like walking around listening to his song, and you know, and that was sort of the start of it.
We found our way for the first album quite quickly, and that's maybe the biggest surprise. Is not the success, but to see that after Daft Punk we made like many tracks around that, and it was something that was going well with Daft Punk and was different from what we heard at the time, which was trance and from Germany and stuff like that. And what we did was different and maybe had an influence from Chicago, but was still different. So I think that's the best thing we did, is to find like an identity, a sound really quick.
They've been made of disco and funk for maybe too long right now, only, you know, for the last 5 years, but it's important to show that there can be other way to do house music too today.
Daft Punk, they sold more than 1 million records, you know. So for the first time, it was not stupid to do some music. It was not stupid to be French and to do music, you know. Before, only a guy called Jean-Michel Jarre was known abroad, you know.
Dansez, mademoiselle.
Sacré français. Je ne suis pas ça, vous croyez.
Men Daft Punk nöjer sig inte med att rida på framgångsvågen. Deras andra album låter vänta på sig. Och det dröjer 4 år innan Discovery släpps. Ett album som snabbt blir en hit, men som vissa också kritiserar för att låta gammaldags och poppigt. Det kontroversiella med Daft Punks nya sound är att de blandar så oförenliga genrer som heavy metal, techno, disco och symfonirock. De är tydligt inspirerade av Kraftwerk, Herbie Hancock, Jean-Michel Jarre, 10cc och Van Halen.
It might not be the right time. I might not be the right one. But there's something about us I want to say. 'Cause there's something between us anyway. I might not be the right one. It might not be the right time. But there's something about us I've got to do. Some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life. I'll miss you more than anyone in my life. I love you more than anyone in my life.
If people listen well to the music we've been doing for 5 or 6 years, it's always been very accessible in its time. Even that it's around the world or Daft Punk, yes, it's edgy, it's underground, but when you hear it, it's very accessible. So it's not something new for Daft Punk to be accessible. The most fun and the best part, even in Discovery, was making it and recording it, and not which was the dissatisfaction was bigger than the satisfaction of having completed it.
Med ny infallsvinkel.
There's more and more normality in art and in media, and everybody sounds the same and looks the same and goes through the same promotional stages. It's been a long time like that, but today I think what house music and techno music showed is that people could make full records, albums at home, so without the need of a record company in order to make the record. I'm not speaking about distributing it and promoting it, but in order to record it. So there has been more and more control for the artists, and maybe we've been gradually used to this control, and at the time where we had to maybe appear or not appear, we thought that it would be interesting maybe to do things in an unconventional way and do exactly what we wanted. We've always done only what we wanted, and that